Hello, everyone, and thanks for tuning in to The Medium by Design. Today's message is from David Wilcock. Yes, he allegedly died earlier, a couple of days ago, whenever. And this morning, this is Wednesday, April 22nd, 2026, I woke up at 4 a.m. and saw a first post, David Wilcock committed suicide. The speculation and the psychic impressions were immediately posted. Everyone wants to jump in on it and give their impressions. Well, David, you know how I can't stand some of that behavior, and I go right to the source. So whether you are living or dead, can you please share your insights with me? So if you've heard any of my other recordings, my other writings, you know this is how I do it. This is no different. And here's what David said. I came to you right away this morning in the hopes you would write what I wanted to share. I know we haven't met, but I was actually exposed to your YouTube channel and found you very interesting. I can honestly say you have something going on, but am not used to a medium being all across the board like you. Usually we tend to be focused in one direction, but that is definitely not your way. Kudos to you, my friend. I thought I was being transparent and authentic, but you really do take it to another level. I also like that you don't get too specific with names, name calling, but definitely allude to the Illuminati types without going too far. Your guidance is right on, leading you to just enough without too much exposure. I got on a roll, and as you know, I would broadcast for hours. My followers didn't seem to mind. In recent years, since the divorce, the intensity, pressure, and negative entities seemingly trying to stifle me definitely rose. I had always been under scrutiny, but the attacks had gotten over the top. It was amazing to me how threatened some people were and the lengths they were willing to go to simply be abusive and try to make my life miserable. I don't think the public realizes how insidious some of the people are. They are not all in the group running the show either. Some are lone wolves on a mission to destroy people. It seems bizarre that people would take up so much time to be a nuisance in someone's life they don't even know and don't care to know. It truly is a psychotic way to live and really lacks a deeper meaning or purpose. Mostly these people don't wish to know anything. They get locked into what they think they know and run with it to make their target seem too out there to benefit society in any way. In the beginning, these types kept me going, but as the pressure from them grew, I could not come to terms with their actions. As we know now, there are many put in our tracks to prevent us from expressing ourselves. You know the phrase NPC, but these people are not all soulless. Some are actually real souls that have a dedicated mission as dedicated as mine. I know, why would this all be put in place only to keep the battles going? It makes absolutely no sense. This is some of the absurdity of living at this time. So many of you are onto truths you would never have believed even 10 years ago, and yet here you are. Keep going. Don't ever stop digging, being awestruck, or even preparing for the way of life you so rightly deserve. The more of you that move in that direction and choose to live with the truth, expressing the love you know is real, the more the world will change. It will have no choice. Carrying the frequency that is meant to heal and change the world is no easy task, but it is absolutely necessary to get humanity on its best and highest timeline. Most of you know me very well. You know my intention and why I have taken this work this far and published the books so that there are written public records of my work and findings. Now it is up to you guys. Take the mantle, be the light, stand tall, Share the love and do not let anyone tell you otherwise. In some ways, it is a very exciting time to be on the planet. In other ways, the intensity is doing damage to many humans who were never trained to take on these obstacles and frequencies. Yes, some old souls planned this trip, but we did not know how formidable the enemy would be. We did not realize the pushback would be relentless. I was saddened by the slowness of disclosure to the world. I had no idea that the natural order of life, evolution, and the entry of humanity into the galactic family would be so manipulated in such a revolting and hate-filled way. To learn that there are many who actually hate the human race and will stop at nothing to have many of you leave the planet was heart-wrenching. I love this race and always held the truth that we would be restored to our rightful place in the cosmic family. In recent years, with constant attacks wearing down my resolve, I did begin to wonder, was this going to play out according to the visions and information I was given? Many channelers, mediums, and psychics have received much of the same information, and yet we sit and wonder when. When will humanity receive its just desserts? There is so much for humans to discover and, yes, enjoy as a race, and yet this survival program keeps on ticking and keeping so many held back. Many are also realizing the scams, paying for every little thing you need, working to mostly pay for the stuff everyone needs to live, given an allotted time to travel for fun and rest, all planned, all contrived. How can this be our reality for all this time? Whatever happened to exploration, grazing, stopping to smell the roses? I fortunately had time to find gratitude, as many of you do, but there are those that are definitely still part of the grind, keeping things going for the rest of us and not receiving enough divine compensation. This part is very beautiful, and I do hold this true for myself, and I hope you do too. Don't ever neglect those that keep your food in the markets, gas available, and utilities going. There are many people keeping our everyday lives flowing while many of us get to explore other dimensions. These people are vital and should be supported and respected, never condescended. It is one thing to receive some of the profound information available and share, but to be able to do this and have most of my simplistic needs taken care of makes it so much easier. I am quite aware of those that do not have it that easily. I do not wish to go on too long, as this young man does not like rambling. For now, stay focused on the end game. Continue to share and support each other, and by all means, stay out of harm's way. Many blessings to you all, David. So that's David's message that I got today, and I hope this touches you deeply as it did me. I did follow David to a point, but as he said at the end, I did have a little trouble staying tuned in for over 3 hours of his broadcast. So I like to keep mine a little bit shorter, and thanks again for tuning in, and there will be much more to come as long as I'm breathing.